transition into adulthood. Many times when I sit an IEP with the parents, my job as an advocate is to explain to the parents how the transition programs, Transition Plus might be, can help them, their kids, to be more successful in the future. I try to phrase it in a different way because a transition might not be something that many of our families are accustomed to or familiar with. I try to put the focus, the benefits of a transition program that the young adults, when they post-secondary, how they can benefit, how they can be successful in life and be effective member of the community, how it can lead to a job opportunities. They can learn in job skills. I try to phrase it in a way that that culturally acceptable and the parents can really understand what is transition, what is it supposed to be doing or meant to be doing, and how their kids can benefit being a part of a transition program. I would give the advice of understand there might be a cultural component, a component that might be playing a role for the parents if the parents are not really open-minded to transition programs. Understand there might be a cultural component that's playing a role there. Secondly, I would say try to explain in a way that is it's a basic. What is the transition? What is it supposed to do before we jumped into? More often as a professionals, we assume parents really understand the services that we're providing. So don't just assume. If there is an interpreter, if there's a language barrier, utilize your interpreter. Have the interpreter really explain what the transition meant and how it, their kids can benefit in the future. So more emphasis on that way than the services themselves or the transition itself. Once the parents are convinced and understand that their children can benefit this program, they're more likely to accept the transition services and be a participant. And that probably would be the best thing that I can contribute to in advising to the educators or professionals.